be a really short stream. It's not going to be as long as normal, but might as well start a poll. What should I ask? I'm going to ask if you've been in one of my streams before. Let's see here. All right. Have you been in one of my live streams before? Let's see here. Yes or no? I'm just not going to do some crazy big poll, but thought I'd at least start a poll. We're a few seconds in. No one is in the stream yet. It's a little odd. Typically by now we have a few people. Oh, we got one person in the stream. Yo, what's up, Arthur? Flip the Barracuda. I got you, bro. I will happily flip the Barracuda for you. This is going to be a pretty short stream, not going to be as long as normal. Yo, what's up, Katie, or MarsXD as your YouTube name. This is going to just probably be about a 20-minute stream. I can't stream for too long. Fixing to go see my grandma for her birthday today. But I thought I'd at least do a little stream for you guys. All right, we got 4 people in the stream. Guys, feel free to say hi or ask me any questions. All right, how are you? I'm doing amazing, Katie. Just passed 2,000 subscribers today. It got me all the way up to 2.4K, which is crazy. All right. Still only you two in here. That's a little surprising to me. Typically by now we have quite a bit of people. And because this is going to be a shorter stream, because this is like a shorter stream, it does disturb me that we don't have that many people yet. But that's all right. Even if it's just you two the whole 20 minutes, it'll be nice to chat. All right. I have some amazing videos cooking up, by the way. I'm hopefully going to meet up sometime soon with Trenton Bailey, my best friend. You guys have heard me talk about him before. And trust me, I got a balisong video cooking up unlike anything you guys have probably ever seen. It's hopefully going to have one of the craziest intros to any balisong video ever. Yo, Cherry Blossom, what's up? What's up, Jenny? Jenny said hi. Cherry Blossom said hi. Nice butterfly knives. Yes, these are all balisong trainers. These are all balisongs or butterfly knife trainers. All right. Jaxels1 said hi. Hi, what's up? Ooh, Carzy said hi. Hi, what's up? Arias Rodriguez said what's up. Hi, hi. Spix Max. Madison the Epic Gamer said hi. Hi, what's up? Jordy's Gamer said hi. Logan said hi. Hank Scoffer said hi. Can you say my name, please? I'm a big fan. Yo, hi, Hank. Glad to hear it. Oh my goodness. Chicken Gaming said hi. Me and my family said hi. Ninja1616 said, you're scaring me? How am I scaring you, my brother? Alright, Seabass said hi. Hi, what's up, Seabass? I feel like I remember you from one of my past streams. MTB Bicycle said good. Alright. Yo, Caden Games said hi. Hi, what's up, Caden? What's up, Full White? What's up, Anthony? What's up, Jason, Cristiano, Rodriguez, Ronaldo? Alright, Unpaid Cashier said the sun is leaking, the sun is leaking, the sun is leaking, the sun is leaking, the sun is leaking. Okay, alright. Oh my goodness. Alright. George said, what's good? Give me a shout out. I subbed. Thank you for subbing, bro. I really appreciate it. Every subscriber matters to me. I'm glad to have you in here. Dave4444 said hi. Hi, what's up, Dave? All right. What's good? 202 said, can I get a shout out? You absolutely can, but I will ask you to stop spamming, please. I will shout you out. What's good? 202. But please stop spamming now. All right. Marla Mayo said hi. Hi, what's up? Ryan the man said hello. Yo, what's up, Ryan? Apparently you're the man, bro. All right. Linda Meep said, are those knives illegal? No, these are all balisong trainers. These are all perfectly safe just for having fun with and flipping. All right. Fluxu said, I subbed. Thank you. I really appreciate it, bro. All right, Gunner said, can you give one of those things that's hard to find here in my country? Where do you live? Some trainers even are illegal in some areas for some reason. It's stupid to me that trainers can be illegal in some places, but I think in some countries trainers are illegal. All right. Ruben said hi. I subbed. Thank you, bro. I appreciate it. Black Ops said hi. Hi, what's up, Black Ops? What's up, Kinley K? What's up, Justin? What's up, Roe Price? What's up, Mr. Adam the Pro? What's up, Raphael VR? Can you donate me one? Nope, none of mine are for sale, and I'm not doing a giveaway anytime soon. But all of these you can buy online if you are interested, and I have reviews on every single one of these besides the Canyon. I'm working on a review of the Canyon that is coming out soon for my normal subscribers in here. The Canyon review is coming soon. Be excited for that. But I do have a review on all these three, and it tells where you can get them and how much they are if you would like to go watch my reviews on my channel. All right. Mr. Turbo Bootstrap said, you like balisongs? What are you, some type of sicko? No, I'm not some type of sicko. These are all balisong trainers. These are all perfectly safe just for flipping and just for having fun with. It's like the most awesome fidget toy ever, not gonna lie. All right. Linda Meep said, how long did it take you to learn this? To learn all the tricks that I have down, to learn one trick, it takes you only a few hours to learn one trick, if I'm being honest. But I've been flipping since January of 2024, so I've been flipping for about a year and a half and have gained all the skills that I have over that year and a half. Mostly from tutorials on YouTube, some from my best friend who has taught me a lot of tricks. He is a very good flipper, but he has a very different style of flipping than I do. And yeah. All right. AKN Data said hi. Hi, what's up, AKN Data? Fluxu said, what's your favorite game? Are you talking about like video game or just game in general? I'd have to think about that one. Game is a very, very broad term. There's board games, there's sports type of games, there's video games. You have to elaborate a little bit more, and I'll let you know. All right, Linda Bizarra said hi. Hi, what's up, Linda? I mean mobile or PC. Ooh, all right. I'd have to think about that one. That's a I used to be obsessed with Fortnite. I used to be a Fortnite kid when I was younger. I used to be like obsessed with Fortnite when I was about 12. But anyways, we don't talk about that. Nowadays, my favorite. I don't really play video games anymore nowadays. But if I did, it would probably be just like some random off-brand shooter game on Crazy Games. Not gonna lie. All right. Kayla's US tutorial said I'm back. All right. Glad to hear you're back. All right, guys. Hey, give me just a second. All right, guys, I have to go do a favor for one of my family members real quick. I'll be right back. If you're in the stream, feel free to stay. I get it if you don't want to stay. It is going to be just a few seconds. I'm going to be gone, and there's going to be nothing on screen, and there's going to be quietness for about 30 seconds. But I promise you, I will be back. All right, hold up just 1 second, guys. Just 1 second. Perfect. All right, I doubt there's anybody left in the stream. Sorry, that was a while. But I am back, and you are getting this taken down because that has foul language in it. All right. I'm sorry about that, guys. I had to go do a favor for one of my family members, but I'm back. I'm back, and I appreciate everybody who stayed, if there's anybody who stayed in the stream. I do appreciate it, and I am back. All right. Prime Catcher said hello. Yo, what's up, Prime Catchers? Shiograth said, let's go. Fluxu. Yo, what's up, Fluxu? What's up, Wavy? We got Wavy in the chat since the last time. All right. King Yeet said, heck yeah. All right. Oh, and I have another little bit of good news. I probably get to stream for a little bit more than 20 minutes. I probably get to stream for more like anywhere from 20 to 25 minutes. So we get to stream for longer. Durham Copeland said, yo, what's up? Monster said, yo, what's up, Monster? Jessica Broaden said, "Yo, Samuel, can I be Orthodox? I've heard the term Orthodox. I don't know exactly what that is. Do you know when you know what something is, but you forget the name of it? Like, for example, you know what a butterfly knife is, but you forgot that the name of it was a balisong. That's something that a lot of people might do. I feel like I've heard of Orthodox, and I probably do know what it is, but I just forgot. I forgot what it is, so I cannot answer that for you. All right. Are you decent at knife games? No, like I said, I don't really play video games anymore, and these are all trainers too. All right. Hurley said, Sammy. Yo, what's up, Hurley? Yo, I'ma just pin this, guys. Can we get W Hurley in the chat? Shout out to Hurley, bro. Hurley is one of my best friends from Bible camp. He is absolutely amazing, guys. He also shoved me down a slip and slide at 3 in the morning, so that was fun. That was really fun. They had an about like 100-foot slip and slide at Bible camp. Shoved me down it at 3 in the morning. It was absolutely amazing. We should get some W Hurleys in the chat. Yo, what's up, Jerry Berry? All right. Did I cut myself once? No, these are all trainers. These are all perfectly safe. These are all just for flipping, practicing, and having fun with. All right. I'm reporting you for using butterfly knives. No, like I said, these are all completely safe. These are all balisong trainers. These are all completely safe. These are all just for practicing, just for flipping, and having fun with. All right. Yo, Hurley, you still in the chat? We got a lot of W Hurleys in here. You should say something other than just Sammy. Said, let me in your live, big bro. Oh, all right. Bro, I am letting you in my live. Bro, you are in the live. What do you mean? Oh, you mean like you want to go live with me? I would let you do that sometime, but the thing is, you would have to tell me that before I start streaming. I'm not able to just invite people into the stream mid-stream, but if you want to do a collab stream sometime, you are able to do that. It's just something that I have to program into the stream before I start the stream, so I would be down to go live with you sometime, Hurley, if you had some sort of specific content or topic you wanted to talk about. But, again, we would have to plan it ahead of time because it's something that I have to program into the stream, and I can't just do it midstream. All right. How do you spin around your finger and I will sub? All right, you're talking about the chaplain, my brother. That's this trick right here. And you're pretty much just using all the momentum from the bite handle and trainer blade and whipping it around and making sure that you're going the direction of that. So it's going to look like this. I don't know how to explain it, but one way it should work and the other way it should fly off your finger. So, yeah. All right, guys, this live, we need to get Sammy to 3K subs. Thank you, Wavy. I appreciate that. I'm going to pin that real quick. All right. Grayson Levette said, thank you. I subbed. Thank you, bro. I appreciate it. All right. Kitty said, I looked up the golden black balisong that you are using. I'm going to ask for it for my birthday. Yes, bro. This is called the Nabalis Impulse. Now, this thing, the cheapest version you can get is all of them flip the same, just different colors, cost different amounts. It costs about $35 US if you want to get the silver handles with the silver trainer blade. or if you want to get the black handles with the silver trainer blade. Now, if you want to get this exact one that I have, if you really like the gold black faded handles, that is going to cost you a little bit more because it's faded handles, and that does economically cost more for an ballast to create. It doesn't flip any better than the $35 version, but it does cost them more to make because it is faded handles. So if you want to get this exact color, it does cost 45 US dollars and not 35. But yeah, either way I recommend it, and either way it's really cheap for such an amazing flipper. All right, Cherry Blossom said, "Hey Wavy, can you please highlight my comment, please? Hey Samuel, is it okay if I do a collab with you sometime?" Absolutely, Cherry Blossom. Do you do balisong flipping, or depends? Depends what kind of content you would like to do on stream, whether it's balisong flipping or whether you just want to get on stream and chat about a certain topic. I would be down with that sometime. Only problem is, I don't typically do collabs with people over YouTube. I typically only do collabs with people that I do know in real life or that I have in my contacts, because of the fact that to be able to do a collab stream on YouTube, I have to send an invite link to whoever I am doing a collab stream with, which means that unless I somehow have a way to contact you personally, Cherry Blossom, I cannot do a collab stream with you, because I've tried that before. I tried it with a guy named Peanut, and I had to go and post the join link. So if I posted that, I would have like many people trying to go live with me, which could not be possible, and I would not let happen. So unfortunately, I don't think I possibly can do a collab stream with you, because I do not know you personally and have you specifically in my contacts. All right, I'm a little bored. Can you do something else, please? Sure. What else do you want me to do? I mean, I got different balisongs I could flip. Could show you how to build a Lego balisong. I could do some nunchuck stuff. Depends. All right, Wayne said, "What age did your indoctrination into Christianity start?" I don't really like using big fancy words like indoctrination, but I got saved last year after Bible camp. Had an amazing experience, and got saved and baptized last year, and have been Christian ever since. I have grown up with a Christian family and have had the blessing of being able to grow up going to church. In recent times, my entire family has stopped going to church with me. I've been pretty much the only one going to church, with sometimes my younger sister going with me on Wednesday nights. But other than that, I would say probably since last year. Last year is when I really started deep diving into my relationship with Jesus, for sure. All right. What age? Last year. Alrighty, there's no convincing evidence of any gods, in my opinion. Oh, well, I would tell you you're wrong there. I don't want you to be offended by me saying that. I'm not being rude to you. But in my opinion, I will give you some good examples. For example, here's a good example that I heard one time, all right? You can disagree with this, but truly think about it, all right? If you end up still disagreeing, that's fine, but truly think about what I'm saying here and process it. How do we know that wind is real, scientifically real? Well, we cannot see wind. Well, you'd be like, well, yeah, you can see wind. No, you can't. You can see wind moving other things. You can feel wind, and you scientifically know that wind is real. Well, in the same way, you might not be able to see God, but I can see God moving in other people's lives, in my friends' lives, in my family's life. And in the same way, I might not be able to see wind, but I can feel wind. In the same way, I may not be able to see God, but I can feel God, and I can see when He's moving in my life. So that's just one example of many as to the evidence that God is real. All right. Can you do something else without these balisongs? Sure. What you want me to do? I got Tonfa over there. I got nunchucks. What else you want me to do, bro? Ooh, Xed4, what's up? Xed4's in the chat. All right. Let's see here. Nunchucks, I got you. We're gonna do some POV nunchuck stuff, okay? Because I'd rather not show my face. So we're gonna do some POV nunchuck stuff. Here we go. Boom, 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 boom. There we go. Now I'm going back to balisong flipping because that is what I love doing on stream as I chat with you guys. All right. Thatch Fortnite said, "Oh my brother, YouTube, bro. Could you collab with me?" Like I said before, unless I have you personally, unless I have a way to contact you personally, I cannot do a collab with you. Because the only other way I would be able to do a collab is through YouTube, and that would mean that I have to do a public post on my channel to where anybody could do a collab with me. So unless I have a way to contact you personally, it is not possible for me to do a collab with you. I'm sorry. All right. Do push-ups so you can be strong. I got you. I'll do some push-ups. This is going to be a bit of an interesting stream. Got people asking me to do stuff I don't typically do on stream. But I got you. I will. Absolutely. Let's see here. What angle would be nice? What angle would be nice? We're not going to do that angle. My bad. Here. Let's see. This angle? Does this work? This work here? Maybe? Here. Okay. This works. This works, I think. Move over my shoes. And I got you. I'm going to do some push-ups right here. I'm going to pop out I'm going to try and do 20. It's been a minute since I've been at hardcore karate class. So I may only be able to do 10. Let's see here. Seven, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Boom. I know this looks weird. This is just my shirt that's bending down, by the way. My whole body's not doing that. I'm not that weird. All right. Going back to balisong flipping yet again. Okay, cool. You're welcome. Oh, my goodness. Oh, yeah. So if you guys don't know, if any of you do any martial arts or karate, I did Shorin karate for a while, and the specific dojo that I went to, any time that you did not say yes sir to your sensei, if you did not address your sensei as sensei, and you did not call him yes sir or say yes sir to any time he said something to you, if you responded with yeah or something like that, you would get 10 push-ups. Even from white belt, from the beginning rank, you would get 10 push-ups. All right? There was no option in that. You had to do 10 push-ups or else you'd be kicked out of the dojo. And as you got higher rank, oh boy, if you were a black belt and you ended up saying yeah, that would be about 150. Well, I got, I'm not going to say my exact ranking, but I got pretty high of a rank before I left the dojo, so anytime I messed up and accidentally said yeah or something besides yes sir, that was a crap ton of push-ups. So there was a time when I was able to pop out plenty of push-ups in no time. But now that I go to a new dojo, because the dojo I did go to closed down, unfortunately, I go to a new dojo, and he's a lot less strict. He's very nice of a guy. Just because he's not strict does not mean he's a good guy. He's an amazing guy. He just does not push us nearly as hard as my old sensei did. So I don't have to do like any push-ups ever. All right, have you watched Cobra Kai? I do not watch Cobra Kai. I have seen lots of clips off of YouTube. I think it's a cool TV show, but no, I do not watch Cobra Kai. All right, Derpy Trio said, can I get a shout-out? I'm a very small YouTuber. I need another YouTuber to shout me out. All right, shout-out Derpy Trio. Shout-out JT, my friend JT, y'all. Go subscribe to him. All right. What's your favorite Bally? Probably currently the Bally Impulse, the one on my hand right now. All right, do you watch Outer Banks? No, I do not watch Outer Banks. I don't watch any sort of Netflix TV shows. All right. Do you know X-Man or X-Men? Yeah, I've heard of X-Men. I've not really watched any of the X-Men movies, but yes, I do. I do know what X-Men is. Um, I'm subscribed and I have a YouTube channel with only 6 subscribers. All right, here's what I recommend to you if you want to get more subscribers. Everybody wants me to shout them out, which I'm cool with doing. If you ask me to shout you out, I'll probably shout you out if I end up seeing it. If I don't, I'm sorry. I try to. I try to shout out everybody that I see. But if you want to get good at being a YouTuber and get subscribers without having to be shouted out, try and make good quality content. Make a video that will keep people interested, okay? And another thing that keeps people interested is well-edited videos. That's something that a lot of small YouTubers lack. And the reason that they stay small YouTubers is because they lack well-edited videos. You cannot just really grab a camera and film something and then post it on YouTube. You can, but it's not going to get you that many views. I know balisong YouTubers that do that, and their video may be really informative, such as Blade Bias, for example. He has some very informative videos, and his videos tell you a lot about the balisong that he's reviewing, but he lacks that, whatever that spark is, that keeps people entertained, and he needs more well-edited videos. He does not do that much editing in his videos, and it's hard to keep people entertained whenever you don't, if you're not making jokes in the video, if you're not keeping it humorous in some way, and you're not doing it well edited, even if it's just like 1 or 2 jokes throughout the video, it will keep people entertained. And without that, it's pretty hard to do. All right. Didn't you board? Oh, thank you, Wavy. Fluxu, I'm sorry. I did not put you on timeout. One of my moderators did. That's probably because you were spamming. Guys, if you start spamming, then one of my moderators will warn you. They will tell you to stop spamming. And if you continue to spam after they tell you to stop, they will put you on timeout. So I thank you for that, Wavy. All right. Visual Master said yes. Raphael VR said, can I get a shout out? Shout out, Raphael VR. Controller Crew said S. All right. Ooh, what's up, Jason? What's up, Assassin Sniper? What's up, Santosh Gamer? What's up, John Doe? What's up, Beer OG? What's up, Lily Mango? What's up, Skin Sports? What's up, Liam M? What's up, Keith? All right. What's up, Private ACC? What's up, Aaron? What's up, Venetia said, just found your channel. Thank you. I appreciate it. I hope you're liking the content. Hope you're liking my channel. All right. Spray and Pray said real. All right. Sorrow X said wavy. Theo M said, hi, can I get a shout out? Shout out to you, Theo M. Cool FB said, what would you recommend for a beginner? That is an amazing question. I actually have it in my hand right here. This is called the Nabalis Impulse. You can get it off of the Nabalis website or off of Amazon for about $35 US. If you want more information on this thing, I have a full review on it on my channel. I tell what material it's made out of, how much it costs, where you can get it. I tell more details about it in that video. I will tell you, this is one of my favorite balisongs, and it fits my preferences very well. Different people have different flipping preferences of what they like and what they don't like. I personally like very well-rounded handles, so these handles are very well-rounded. They are very, very round handles, and this has very nicely gripped handles, which is something that you want in a balisong trainer. So yes, I would recommend this, and it even has changeable weights at the bottom. If you want any more information than what I just gave you, go watch that video. All right. Bacon said, what's your favorite car? I'm not a fan of driving. I'm able to drive, but I don't know. I don't like driving. Don't plan on driving anytime soon. But my dream car would be a 2020 Chevy Blazer in blue. All right. Hey, man, I love you, bro. I'm trying to make it in music and inspire me to be what I am. All right. I recommend Christian music, of course. Music is a very spiritual thing. I will tell you that. Very, very much a spiritual thing. If you're listening to bad music, it'll lead you to bad things. If you're listening to good music, it'll lead you to good things. That is what I believe. You can disagree with me, but really look into it. I've realized when I listen to music, whatever music I'm listening to, and the sins that I struggle with at the time really line up with whatever music I'm listening to at that time of my life. So I've realized music is a very spiritual thing, so I would recommend in all your music, try and glorify God. Make your songs praise songs to Jesus, and that'll probably go better than just making music about random stuff. All right. Rick Fortnite said, what is your dream car? I will make an edit for you. All right, my dream car is probably, now this is very different than most people's dream cars. It's actually not a sports car. I know, very surprising. My dream car is a is a 2020 Chevy Blazer in blue. That is my dream car, honestly. Just a 2020 Chevy Blazer in blue. That's my dream car. All right. All right, Cleanne A. Bailey said, can I get a shout out? Shout out to you. All right, I want a Sprinter van, said Sick Battle Songs. Thank you, bro. I appreciate that. All right, Hey Paul said, what's your favorite battle song? Probably the one in my hand right now, the Bally's Impulse. This thing is awesome. All right. Yo, Wavy, I got a question for you. I got a question for either you or Silas. I don't think Silas is in here. Silas is late this time. He always asks Sammy, am I late whenever he joins the stream? Well, he is late this time. Wavy, can you check and see how many subscribers I have? Am I up to 3,000 now? Have I passed 3,000 or not? I'm curious. All right, Ryan Vega said, do you have a master sprinkler in Grow a Garden? Never played Grow a Garden. I don't typically play that many video games nowadays. All right. Let's see here. Wavy said Silas had a haircut and I don't know where he went. Wow. All righty. Skyrim Goat said something about a car. Okay, cool. Theo and Manure said, all right. Okay, somebody asking for a shout out. Ribcaged Bunny said, can I get a shout out, please? Shout out to you, Bunny. Yo, Dom on the comm. Yo, Dom said it's Dom. Yo, what's up, Dom? Can we get W Doms in the chat, guys? Shout out to Dom on the comm. That is my friend from Bible camp. He's awesome, guys. May or may not have done a wrestling match, but he's still awesome. May or may not have done a rap battle, but he's still awesome. He's awesome, guys. Shout out to Dominic, or Dom on the comm. Amazing guy. Alrighty. Assassin Sniper said hi. Dom the Bomb said, yo, my name is Dom. No way, we got Dom on the comm and Dom the Bomb in here. That's crazy. Oh my goodness, alright. Alright, Jacob said, can I get a shout out? Shout out to you, Jacob. Alright. Wavy said, Bacon, don't spam. He sees your comment. Actually, I've probably skipped their comment on accident. What's the... Oh, yeah, I did see that comment, and I'm not answering that. These are all trainers, guys, to let every single one of you know. For everybody asking me about these are all trainers. These are all perfectly safe. These are just for flipping and practicing purposes and having fun with. All right. Rexy said, can I get a shout out? Shout out to you, Rexy. All right. Paskevs said, can I get a shout out to, please? Yeah, shout out to you. I'm not going to try and pronounce your name again because that is hard for me to pronounce. All right. Hug my, okay. That's a no for me. Samuel Layton said, I'm Dom the Bomb's friend. Oh, cool. My name's also Samuel. All right. Soggy said, where do I buy? All right, not answering that either. Okay, L Mike said, can I get a shout out? Eli Mike, yes, shout out to you. Sorry, I said L, I meant Eli. All right. Martin said, plastic? No, these are all metal trainers. All right. Hey, guys, give me just 1 second. All right, guys, I'm going to have to end the stream here. I'm not even going to answer the last few questions. I'm sorry, I don't have time. I got to go. I'm going to visit my grandma on her birthday. So everybody say happy birthday to my grandma. All right. I will see you guys. I'm going to read off the poll real quick. And like I said, this was supposed to be a 20-minute stream, Wavy. Please don't be upset. This went for 37 minutes, which is a lot longer than I expected. All right. There were 1,481 votes in the poll. And the question was, have you been in one of my live streams before? 33% of people said yes. 67% of people said no. All righty. What scripture should I end with this time? Let's see here. I'm thinking. You know what? I've been getting a lot of questions lately. A lot of people have been asking me, no, I'm not waiting, Fluxu. I'm sorry. I do have to go. Megan said, hey, what's up, Megan? Corbs said crying emoji. All right. Enough reading chat, guys. Been getting a lot of questions about what my favorite Bible verse is. My favorite Bible verse is Proverbs 9:10. And it says, the fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom, and the knowledge of the Holy One is understanding. All right, guys, I'm going to end it with that. I will see all of you guys in the next one. Bye.